Motivational drive-by, Coco here. Oh my God, I just glanced over as I grabbed the book, another Mother Teresa quote, and this is like totally awesome. The biggest disease today is not leprosy or tuberculosis, but rather the feeling of being unwanted. Whoa! Oh, that's it. Oh, God, I love her. She does like the best quotes. At least she's attributed to the best quotes. The biggest disease is is being unwanted. Okay, everybody out there today, at some point today, you're going to pick up your phone, you're going to call your mom, you're going to call your dad, you're going to call your grandma, you're going to call your grandpa, you're going to call an aunt or an uncle, somebody like that, because bottom line, you know, a lot of seniors feel unwanted, unneeded. They don't understand technology. They feel left out. I've put a program together, haven't done it yet. I've got to do it, where I talk to seniors. My dad's a perfect example. He's, 83 going on 100. He can't do this. He can't do that. Tragic. But the point I'm making is, my father, early on in the divorce, when the whole custody thing, and I had the kids every other weekend and all that. One of the days of the weekend, like usually Friday night, my dad would have the kids. They'd want to be at Grandpa's house. Then Grandpa kind of decided that he wanted to do a little bit of parenting, more so than be Grandpa. And now he's technologically challenged. He doesn't text. My kids don't talk on the phone, but they text. They'll send a text message rather than make a phone call. It's crazy. They'll text for an hour when they could talk on the phone for 5 minutes. I see the gist of, you send an email or a text, and instead of having an hour phone call, you can get it done in a quick email, 2 or 3 text messages. But when you're texting for an hour, why don't you just pick up the phone and call? Because you get more, you lose the vocal variety, and people can take what you're saying incorrectly. But what I'm trying to say is he doesn't text, so they've lost contact. They call him sometimes on his birthday and sometimes on holidays, and they talk for 2 minutes. So he's, so rather than talking, spending two nights a month with them, he now talks to them probably an hour a year. He's lonely. He calls me all the time. I talk to my father 3 or 4 times a day. My mom died a few years ago. Pretty much all my aunts and uncles are dead. My grandparents have been dead for years. I have some friends who I know are lonely, and I do. It's funny because I don't even think about it. I make time for them, and I do stuff with them, and it's very exciting because they're really brilliant. It's really fun to talk to some people, because they have so much to share. And I'm not just talking about old people. I'm talking about young people too. There's a lot of lonely people out there. The whole Eleanor Rigby thing. There's a lot of lonely people out there. And it's tragic, and it's sad. And if you're one of these people listening to this and you're lonely, get your butt out there and just go someplace. Join a club, join a church, go to, bars can be kind of depressing, because you get there's an expectation of why you're there, and it can be depressing. But if you go to go places where there are people doing things. Join a softball league. Take a non-credit college class. Come to my workshops. Being lonely. I don't do one called Being Lonely, because it would be the opposite of that. But come to my workshops. I'm starting them up again. And I'll hopefully be doing 2 or 3 nights a week, be doing stuff. You can pick up a like a punch card kind of thing where you can, you know, the more sessions you buy, the better the price is. I'm loving that whole idea. But my point is, you know, we talk about that, you know, and if you're lonely, oh my God, I mean, guess what? There's a lot of lonely people out there. You're not all by yourself. But guess what? You can do something about it. And if you're not lonely, and actually if you're lonely, seek other lonely people and help them. Because in helping them, guess what you do? You help yourself. I know, it's absolutely brilliant. It is totally brilliant. You know, if you're lonely, you know, no matter what problem you have, if you help somebody else with a similar problem, you've solved your own. Pretty cool, huh? But keep that in mind, that loneliness is currently the greatest disease. And dis-ease means just that. Your body is in dis-ease. Lonely people get sick more. Lonely people get chronic diseases more. Lonely people have all kinds of bad things happen to them on a greater frequency than happy people. Absolutely, positively true. So, ponder that. Think about that. We'll talk more tomorrow. Have a stupendous, amazing, fantastic day. Bye-bye. Bye.